Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to day 22 of home learning. We are on booklet 5, and today is Wednesday, the 3rd of February. So let's get on with our day. I'm going to take you through the work that we'll be doing today. Let's begin with our morning prayer. Put your hands together in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Father in heaven, you love me. You are with me night and day. I want to love you always, in all I do and say. I'll try to please you, Father. Bless me through the day. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So I hope yesterday you had a chance to have a look at the New Look website that I showed you. Everything that you need to support your home learning throughout the day are on your class page on the school website. You've got the home learning book and the timetable and everything at the top, and your weekly challenge. But each day you've got the subjects that you are going to be doing, and you've got videos and all the information that you need. All you need to do is click on the icon and it will take you directly to the resource that you will need. Keeping us fit this week, we are going to be dancing. So today's video is a Just Dance, I Am Alive by Ghostbusters. So if you just click on the PE icon and it will take you directly to the video on YouTube. All you need to do is follow the moves. Have fun. When you have done your exercise, you can go on to doing maths. Again, we go to the school website on our class page, Year 1, and if you click onto the maths video icon, and you will watch the video that will explain what we need to do. And then after watching the video, complete the worksheet in your booklet. When it's completed, you can have a look at the answers, or somebody at home can have a look at the answers with you to check that you did it right. I am going to show you a little bit more of what we're doing in maths today on the next page. So today's maths is all about adding. Yesterday you did some adding using a number line. Today you're going to be doing some counting the objects. Now you can see that the top one, we've got 3 circles on one side and 5 circles on the other side. And the example it's showing you underneath, 3 add 5. So we've got our 2 separate numbers, and all we need to do is count them all up together for our answer. If you go down to this one, which is B, it might be a little bit trickier because you've got some numbers in a tens frame. So we know that that number has a 10 with it. But there are still 3 counters. So we're thinking about what number has a 10 and 3. 1 10 and 3, which would be 13. And the other number is still 5. So look carefully and thinking about whether your numbers are single numbers or if your number has a 10 and some ones as well. Some of the addings that you're going to do are missing number additions. So remember that a number gets bigger when you are adding to it. So the first one here, something add 5 equals 9. We're going to be starting with a smaller number. You can always go backwards. Do you remember we did our number families? So if something add 5 equals 9, 9 take away 5, it would be the same number. So you might be able to use your takeaways to help you with this. But make sure that you check whatever number you come up with, check that that number plus 5 makes 9. Remember to check that for all of them. After maths today, you are going to be doing phonics. You need to go to the school website and to the class Year 1 page and click on the phonics icon, and the lesson will be there for you to complete. Some children today at 1 o'clock will be doing some extra phonics with Miss Albina. For literacy this week, you are going to be describing a character from the story that you've already read, Harold and Muffin. I am going to do a literacy support lesson at 11 a.m. So if you need help with your literacy, please log on to that and we will do the literacy together. So we are going to be today describing Harold and Muffin. Now remember that Harold is the older cat and Muffin is the kitten. So we've got lots of words here and we need to choose a word that fits with the character. And it would be really great if we could say why, like we've done previously in our descriptions. So you might say that, especially at the beginning of the story, Harold was quite grumpy. Well, let's think about why Harold was quite grumpy. Well, he was grumpy because he didn't like it when Muffin came into the house. So let's have a look onto the next slide at an example sentence. So here you can see I've chosen the word grumpy, but instead of just saying Harold was grumpy, I've said Harold was grumpy because he didn't like Muffin coming into the house. So I've used the word because in that sentence. Have a look at the capital letters. Harold is a capital letter. It's his name and it's the beginning of a sentence. But when I've written Muffin, that's not the beginning of the sentence, but it is the name of the kitten. So that also needs a capital letter. And then we remembered the full stop at the end. So that's an example sentence. See what you can come up with. Remember, year one, that it's really important that you read every single day. We've chosen books for you. So if you go onto the school website and click on the reading book icon, and there will be a book there for you to read. For our times tables today, year one, we are looking at counting in tens. Have a look at the number sequences in your worksheet and fill in the missing numbers. Check to make sure you know whether the number is getting bigger or getting smaller. And have a look and just check, because tens numbers have a 0 on the end, but we can always have a number with tens and ones. If we have a look down here at 93, 9 tens and 3 ones, the next number has 8 tens and 3 ones. We can see that the ones has not changed. The tens has gone down. So 9 has turned into 8. What number do you think is going to be the next one? That's right, it's going to be 7 tens, but still 3, because remember our ones is not changing. So the number will be 73. See if you can fill in the rest by yourself. For our spelling practice, we need to be practicing our high frequency words. Those are words that we see all the time when we're reading, and some of them we can't sound out. So we just need to be able to see them and know what they say. We call them high frequency words, or we might call them sight words. There's quite a lot in your booklet for you to practice. But if you know them all, you can also practice from the words that I sent home at Christmas, the groups of words that are in different sets, and they get a little bit harder. So if you are finding these ones really, really easy and you'd like to challenge yourselves, then use those ones as well. So we have another piece of reading in the booklet today, Paul the Lucky Octopus, and some of the words in here are quite difficult, so you might need some help, might need somebody to read this with you and to read the questions. There are some questions about the text, and remember, like we've done in class, the answers are always there in the text. You don't have to try and remember the whole thing. Have a go at this. If you're in the green group of literacy, then you should definitely be having a go at it. But if it's really, really hard, just get somebody else to read it for you and ask you the questions. This afternoon, you are going to be doing some science. All you need to do is go to the school website, click on the science icon, and it will take you directly to the lesson that you are doing today. If you go to the school website, you're going to be doing ICT today. So if you click on the ICT icon, it will take you directly to today's lesson. And you're going to be doing some coding on a dance party. If you saw on Class Dojo, I've done my video of 5 things that you may not know about me. Have you done yours yet? It would be really interesting. It's our week's competition. It would be really interesting to find 5 things out about you that we didn't know before, and upload your entries onto Dojo as well.